So, like, I'm trying to think of when exactly it would apply, but I'm sure over the years, at some point during Christmas or somebody's birthday, somebody's opened up like this Christmas present and it was a giant box. And then they open up the box and it was another box. Usually because the box of the actual product was small and nice, so they wanted to hide it inside of some random bigger box, right? And then somebody usually cracks the witty joke, what's this gift gonna be? Oh my God, it's a box, ha 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 ha. If you haven't heard that, I don't know, maybe your family's just not as funny as mine is. Anyway, my point here is that for the first time in my 24 years, almost 25 years of existence, that joke is actually quite literal with this package right here. It is quite literally a box. I ordered a box. I want to thank you guys for all the positive comments you left about Aiden's half-court shot. He loved all of the comments. He was very ecstatic that so many people loved him and thought he was good at basketball, so that's awesome. Today, we're squatting for the third day this week. Tuesday we did pause squats. What did we do? Tuesday we did pause squats, I think. Wednesday we did competition squats. And then today we're doing high bar squats, and we're doing it with 315. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then I have to do my third day of pressing variation as well. So incline dumbbell pressing. Told you guys in the last video, which was yesterday, my shoulder's been acting up because of the tucking. Just go watch that video again. I explain all of it at the end. And so I'm gonna approach the dumbbell pressing with caution today. I'm gonna warm up real light. If I feel like it's hurting, I might just skip the dumbbell pressing altogether today, just to allow my shoulder to rest and let the inflammation go away, so I can come back and hit benching hard next week. So that's the plan. Freaking tired, but I stocked up on these bad boys. Ooh, the jumbo ones, I love it. Another major announcement is this week I have been tapering down on my caffeine, actually the last 2 weeks, and I haven't even had pre-workout. I've been sipping Monsters early in the morning, and I sip them slow, and it's only about 160 milligrams of caffeine. This big guy here is obviously more, but I've been having the normal size cans, and that's all I'll have through the entire day, and it's been working nicely, and I let that be my pre-workout. What I was doing is I was taking 2 scoops of Pre-Grow, Isatori's pre-workout, which is 165, 170 milligrams of caffeine a pop, so I was having like 330 plus milligrams of caffeine before my workout, and then later on I'd still go and have like a Monster. So I was having like 450 milligrams of caffeine or more a day, and it was nothing to me, which is not good. So I've been tapering down. I've been skipping on the pre-workout. I've been sipping the Monster slow in the morning and letting that be my pre-workout, and that's the only caffeine I've taken through the entire day. So 160 milligrams of caffeine all day long versus 450, big difference. And I'm feeling great now. This wakes me up and the energy stays, so I finally adapted to the lower amounts of caffeine, which is great, which means I can go back to taking pre-workout again, and now I'll be good just taking 1 scoop of Pre-Grow instead of taking multiple scoops and then more caffeine after it. So trying to get healthy with the caffeine intake here. Yeah, filling out my application for it. It's going down May 28th. Very, very excited. So I filled out all my info, went online, found my my membership card. I had it resent to me. So filled out everything, and this is cool. I don't remember if I've seen anything like this before. I've seen electronic signatures where you just type your name in, and it'll electronically transfer your typed name into its own made-up signature. But I've never actually seen it where you can do it using a mouse. I've seen ones like this where you do touchscreen, but never with a mouse. That's pretty cool. This is terrible. That is my signature online, I guess. Boom, submitting form. Yeah! You guys remember in the end of Hell Week video? A certain somebody stole my my deadlift platform. He did it again to me with the squat rack today.
Put me on blast.
Go back to Brandon Campbell.
No.
Robbed. Oh man. Fortunately, we're only doing high bars today, so I'll use the bitch rack. Oh, one more update. He just announced that he's doing high bars himself, and he's deloading.
Half squats only.
In the big rack. It's like driving a moped in the fast lane of a highway. You should be ashamed.
No.
Never mind, he's done. He decided to not tell me he only had to do 2 sets. He let me set up and then told me he was all done. So we got this rack back. One quick important factor to note is that I'm using the Ohio bar, and it's not quite as long as a regular bar, so my normal walkout caused the weights to kind of tap the side of the rack a little bit. So you might see me taking a couple of extra steps or making a couple of extra little movements in my walkout today, and that's just for that reason. And it's not affecting my workout at all. I mean, the reps feel fine. They feel as easy as ever. It was just something to point and note to you guys in case any of you guys were noticing that my walkout was different and a little bit more sloppy looking than it usually is. That is why. God, how tall am I? Thank you, got it. So dumbbell pressing time, incline dumbbell press, as always, doing it once a week. I think dumbbell pressing is great, carry over to your bench. I know people have told me that they've heard otherwise. I personally disagree. I mean, then again, there's no one set of rules for powerlifting and strength training in general. It's all subjective and all whatever works for you. So maybe it doesn't work for some people, but for me, I have noticed a very noticeable difference in my sticking point. The sticking point in my bench is nowhere near as much of a sticking point anymore. And I feel like a lot of that comes from the dumbbell pressing. It helps you really drive through with the triceps, especially in that area. And not to mention, it just strengthens up all your stabilizing muscles, which I think can only help your bench press, especially since your bench press doesn't use much of your stabilization muscles anyway. So today we had to do 110-pound dumbbells, 4 sets of 6. Was a little concerned about the shoulder, like I said, but it actually got pretty warmed up during squats, ironically enough. Just the position of my shoulder in squats just helped kind of loosen it up nicely. So I warmed up slowly, and it felt fine. Only a little bit of a twinge came about when I tried to pop the dumbbells up or when I was lowering them back down. So that's why I had somebody help give me a lift off for the very first rep to try to just assist that a little bit. But the actual reps themselves, once I was in position and moving, felt great. No pain in the shoulder, so we're good. We're good. Ain't shit, ain't shit. Come on. Light ass weight. Hip. Back. Thank you. I tell you what, guys, if you can get strong on your dumbbell press with these old school metal ass dumbbells, you will be strong anywhere. Because these metal dumbbells just feel so freaking heavy, and they're so awkward in your hands. They just wobble around in your hands. Anytime I get to visit a commercial gym, and I hate commercial gyms, when I do have to visit a commercial gym, I do enjoy using their dumbbells. Those nice rubbery dumbbells with the weight evenly distributed. I feel like I can press like the 200s with those things. Woo! So you guys remember in my last video, I showed you my bar collection, and then I pointed out the Texas bar, the Texas Power Bar, and I said how it was a waste of money and like I wouldn't have bought it had I known how it was. Well, immediately upon watching that amazing advertisement for the bar, John Mackler, Dan Mackler's big bro, the beast who squatted 500 in one of my recent videos, he hit me up and he's like, hey, I saw your video. Do you want to sell me that bar? So I'm gonna sell it to him because I have no need for it. And obviously, he's a bro, so I'm gonna sell it to him for like half of what I bought it for, and I actually went and made sure I was beating all the used prices of these bars because I'm not overly concerned with making money back on it. Yeah, so this will now be John Mackler's bar. Go figure. After leaving a crappy review about it, the next day it gets an offer. It's so funny. There we go. About to give you to a good, caring home. A box. I ordered a box. I have not seen bubble wrap in years. Boom. Haha, I bought a used Gucci box, but it's in perfect condition still and still has all the new wrapping in it. And then I bought a used Gucci dust bag offline. All of this is for, boom, the shoes that Jerry Ward gave me. See, I have all mine obviously in the boxes. Jerry Ward gave me a pair of Gucci shoes that he only ever put on twice, and they just weren't his size. He's the king of shoe collection. If you guys haven't seen it, check out his shoe collection on YouTube. These are sick. These are red bottom Gucci shoes. They have the Gucci in the front, silver and gold double G emblem, which is cool. Little Gucci imprint there in leather. Like, just overall, a very sick shoe. And they're actually the shoes that Robert Downey Jr. wore on the red carpet one year. Just a fun fact. Anyway, I was watching his videos. I saw them. I screenshot it to him. I'm like, dude, what are those shoes? He was like, he told me about them. They're not made by Gucci anymore. They're not for sale anymore. He gave them to me as a gift, man. Best hand-me-down gift in the world. So thank you, Jerry Ward. I went over all of this, and you actually saw the footage of him giving these shoes to me at the expo in my Beauty Behind the Madness video covering the Arnold Classic Expo. But that was a long video, and I'm sure there are many of you who didn't watch the whole thing. So this is just a recap for those of you who missed it. Anyway, he gave me these shoes, and he gave them to me in this Primeval Labs bag, because that's all he had on hand. That's the booth he was working at. But I want to keep them obviously in good condition. Always stash your shoes in good condition. Guys, the thing about designer shoes, fun fact, is they are actually partially investments if you take care of them, because you can often resell them once they're no longer in stock for way more down the line. And people actually sell designer shoe boxes. Like, they actually sell the boxes. Like, this is how I was able to find this. People sell their boxes and their bags, and for like a pretty decent price, fun fact. So these are not necessarily always a waste of money. If you treat them well, they can be an investment because they're collector's items. Anyway, that's enough about the shoes. Just the bottom line is I finally bought myself a used shoe box and dust bag from Gucci for the Gucci shoes that Jerry Ward gave me, so I can keep them in good condition along with my other shoes. Success. Boom.